off the heels of one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time, where the streak ended. Daniel Bryan claimed the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and the next night on Raw, NXT's own Paige captured the WWE Divas Championship. Welcome to NXT. Well, this past Monday night on Raw, we saw the Exotic Express tour bus making its way around the country. And tonight, the party has returned to Full Sail University here in Orlando. It's time for the Adam Rose Experience. Guys, the party continues here tonight. What a week it's been with WrestleMania, Monday Night Raw main event. And it continues here tonight with NXT.
Rich, a lot going on in the WWE and Jason Albert. I don't know what else to say, but I'm dizzy. I think I saw an Oompa Loompa out there.
I love it. I'm excited.
Yeah, you do.
This is what they call the Adam Rose Experience.
I think
baby.
I saw at least 3 people that are related to you or of your direct family.
Possibly,
so I
possibly.
know why you're excited.
But I doubt that you know him because you don't like to have a good time, Alex
I certainly do not.
Well, Adam
All
Rose,
business.
Adam Rose, the life of the party. And Alex, I heard that you got an invitation to
Yeah,
one
I declined. I
What?
declined the party.
You had prior engagement.
No, I didn't. I was sitting at home by myself. I just don't like crowds of people, and I think it's a little ridiculous.
It's because Alex is a lemon and I am a rosebud.
Yeah, you actually went to one of the parties.
I went to the party, and I can just tell you this.
You sure
what
are a
happens
rosebud.
at an Adam Rose party stays at an Adam Rose party.
Thank goodness for that.
What I want to know is, where does he hold the parties? Maybe I'm not privy to that information.
Undisclosed locations.
Adam Rose getting set to take on Danny Burch, well, best described maybe as a soccer hooligan, London bred,
I
making
talked
his...
to Danny Burch. He would rather have a pint in a fight rather than go out dancing and partying with Adam Rose.
It's a good British night. You know what? He told me the same exact thing, so at least I know you're doing your research. Danny Burch is a man you can respect, okay? A straightforward fighter.
I love it.
Well, guys, the crowd loves Adam Rose. Listen to them singing along already.
Yeah, I mean, it's infectious. How could you blame him? He comes out here, he's got a lot of rhythm, got a lot of movement. The crowd's going to get involved.
Oh. Clever. Oh.
Well, as you said, the NXT Universe quickly taking to Adam Rose and into the cover here. Quick 1 count, and Burch able to kick out. Another quick cover, and again, Burch able to power out.
Yeah, and you got to blame Burch for what happened earlier. You can't allow yourself to get distracted in there for one moment. I mean, very smart move there by Adam Rose.
I can say this, that I guarantee you Danny Burch has never seen anyone in the streets of England quite like Adam Rose.
Adam Rose, an eccentric, energetic, maybe a bit of a guru. He's got that magnetic personality.
I had a blast hanging out with him. A guru?
Yeah, but you'd hang out with anybody, though. You got no friends.
I have tons of friends, Alex Riley. You are not one. Rich, are you my friend?
You didn't pay me enough to be your friend.
I thought we were all friends, guys, no?
Look at Danny Burch. How could you not respect that man? A straightforward fighter, a hooligan, a soccer hooligan.
I'll tell you how you can't respect him. Give me a win. You beat Adam Rose, I'll respect you.
Look at the face of Adam Rose.
Stiff right hand. Yes.
Big chops by Adam Rose. Oh, full head of steam into the turnbuckle and a big kick to the gut.
Oh!
That was creative.
Little Bronco Buster. Oh! See, this is what I like about Adam Rose. He wants to party, but when it's time for business, it's all business. Uh-oh, what are we
With
seeing
authority,
here?
takes off that elbow pad. Big splash.
Ooh.
Hooks the leg into the cover. Could that be all? And that's it.
The Adam Rose.
Well, guys, I can't say I'm not impressed.
I gotta dance.
For a party boy, he can throw some fists. Good for him. Would you sit down?
I gotta dance.
You know,
Oh, lots of
what are you
action there.
doing?
I'm
Would you
having a
sit
good
down,
time.
Rich? I know
This
what
is
you're
the
doing.
Adam Rose
Tell him to sit down.
Let's go.
For crying out loud, he's
break
gonna
the
break.
table.
Exactly.
The NXT Universe loves it. Jason
How
Albert
could you not
loves
have
it.
a good time?
Well, guys, still lots to get to here tonight. And while we take you back to last week's main event, when Corey Graves and Sami Zayn, what a match that was, but Sami Zayn unable to continue. It appeared that, well, he re-aggravated that concussion suffered a few weeks back.
Graves had the lucky 13 cinched in, but Zayn was so out of it, the official was forced to end the match. Right now, Devin Taylor has an update on this developing story.
Here with me now is referee Sean Bennett, and as we just saw, he was the referee in the controversial match between Corey Graves and Sami Zayn. Now, Sean, why did you end the match when you did?
As a referee in the WWE, safety of the competitors is my #1 priority. I've refereed for Sami numerous times. I was trying to communicate with him. I was trying to talk with him. He wasn't answering me. Therefore, I decided he wasn't fit to continue, and I awarded the match to Corey Graves.
Great, thank you so much. Corey, earlier I spoke with referee Sean Bennett, who awarded you a win in a controversial match against Sami Zayn. Do you consider that a win?
You're cute. Where'd they find you? I suppose you'd like me to come up here and say that there should be an asterisk by the win, like it doesn't really count. But just like Barry Bonds is the undisputed home run king, I beat Sami Zayn. A win is a win. So Sami, rest that little head of yours, because we're just getting started, pal.
After failing to recapture the NXT Championship 2 weeks ago against Adrian Neville, Bo Dallas has a special announcement. What does Bo have in store for the NXT Universe? We'll find out tonight.
This is a Divas Match Silhouette Ball. Introducing first from San Jose, California, it's Bayley.
I love when Bayley comes out here. Rich, I'm sorry, but I gotta give you a hug. Get over here, buddy.
What has gotten into you tonight?
Man, I'm happy. This is great.
You're handing out hugs?
Hugs?
You won't even talk to me backstage,
I don't
and you're
like
hugging
you.
Rich's first night.
Jason, you're getting into Hug Life.
I am 100% Hug Life certified, baby. I want to hug Bayley.
Her opponent, accompanied by Charlotte from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Guys, now we're talking. A real woman, a grown-up, a boss. Sasha Banks. I love powerful women.
Alex
I'll
Riley,
tell
she's
you
a
what she
bully.
won't do. She's not going to hug you, that's for sure.
She's a bully. I wouldn't want to hug her. The BFFs run around this locker room bullying the girls, getting to what they want.
As they should. You got to take what's yours around here.
Well, you see Sasha Banks right there.
And
Guys,
what do you know, excuse me, sorry, but what do you know about being in the Divas locker room? Peeping Albert?
Hey, I have my insiders here.
Aren't
They
you
give me
a,
the-
aren't
give
you
me
a
the
married
scoop.
man?
Give me the
Albert?
scoop.
Peeping Albert. That's a felony.
It's Jason Albert to you.
Guys, you talked about Sasha Banks, the Boston native, and both of you guys know a little bit about that Boston attitude that she brings to the ring.
Yeah, I love it. I spent 4 years at Boston College, met a lot of powerful, strong
Spent 4
women.
years on the bench.
I started.
Oh, quick
What's the
cover
matter
here.
with you?
Bayley able to kick
There's
out.
some research. Regardless, it's not about me.
And
this is
another
about
quick cover.
This is
and
about
again,
women
Bayley
like
able to power out.
This is about women like Sasha Banks that are strong and powerful and take what is theirs in this world, like she's doing right
And
now.
again into the cover. Leg is hooked, and again, Bayley able to stay in
Look
this
at
match.
the
Yes.
ferociousness of Sasha.
Sasha taking it right to Bayley in the early going here. Oh, look out. Oh, shoulders down, and another quick kick out.
Of late, Bayley has had Sasha's number and getting a few quick wins over. I think Sasha's a little bit angry here.
And another quick cover here, this time Bayley with the leg hooked.
There you go.
Well, guys, Bayley trying to prove herself that her
look
win.
at
Oh,
this.
my goodness.
Wow, bouncing her head off the mat. no remorse.
To do anything here in NXT or the WWE, you have to have an aggressive side to you, and Sasha Banks is showing that right now. Pure aggression.
Oh, again, face first into the mat and again into the cover, shoulders down, leg is hooked, and Bayley stays alive.
And guys, I love Bayley as much as the next person, but you have to agree with me that she's a bit naive at times, and that works against her.
How is that so? She's had a huge win a few weeks back with a sweet O'Connor roll, and you tell me she's naive?
I'm saying if she's spending half of her time hugging people, including yourself, and the other half of the time focusing on what's going on in the ring, it can come off as a bit naive.
So then you have Sasha Banks, who's obviously angry, but has been on a losing streak of late. I'm going to stick with the naive hugs.
Again into the cover, shoulders down. Can Bayley stay alive? Yes. Guys, Bayley trying to prove that her win a couple of weeks back was not a fluke over Sasha.
You've seen Sasha do this before, and what this does is cut off the oxygen to the head. Legally at that.
Sasha again into the cover. Again, Bayley stays alive, but you can see really struggling there to get her win back.
Yeah,
Come on, Bayley.
You got to appreciate Charlotte, the dirtiest diva in the game, ringside, taking care of her girl Sasha.
Look out here.
Ooh. Bayley's starting to feel it.
Maybe the separation that Bayley needs to get back in this match.
Oh!
Look at that.
Come on, Bayley. Come on, Bayley.
Off the second roll.
Big elbow, get the cover.
Sasha Banks stunned, but able to get that leg up. Bayley came in with a head of steam.
Oh. Now she has leverage sitting on that top rope. Wow, I'm surprised she gave that position up.
Well, she had a 5 count. What? Oh! What a counter.
Oh, I love this!
Could that be it? The Bayley to belly. Leg is hooked. And Bayley gets the victory.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
Hey, Jason, why don't you go give her a hug and don't come back?
Alex, I would love to give her a hug. And you know what? You need a hug as well. You're
Not
miserable.
not from you.
You are miserable.
Not from you.
I love it.
Well, guys, Headband Power wins it. Bayley with the victory over Sasha Banks.
It's time to get hyped and stay hyped. One of the brightest stars in NXT in action as the high-energy Mojo Rawley continues to sprint his way through the NXT locker room. Who stands in Mojo's way? That match next on NXT.
What do you get when 8 WWE legends live under one roof? Camaraderie?
You are an absolute piece of garbage.
Encouragement?
Hey, why did you do that?
Hey, this is for men.
This is the healthiest dose of reality TV yet. WWE Network presents your favorite WWE legends like you've never seen them before. And this time, they're competing in a whole new arena.
Prima donnas. I have done some crazy things, but this might be the craziest.
We're all WWE legends. We may be a little bit older. There goes the feet. But we still know how to have a real good time.
Go deep inside yourself.
Give me a break.
Legendary characters, legendary stories. One legendary series. WWE Legends House.
Legends never die. They just get better.
Premieres next Thursday at 8, only on WWE Network.
Well, guys, NXT continues here tonight, and there you see Sylvester Lefort, well known in the nightclubs and casinos of the French Riviera.
I tell you what, talk about a man that looks like he has it all put together and all figured out. You're looking at him right now, Sylvester Lefort. Got it all figured out. Money is the most important.
He had a camp that was just booming with talent, and no one's with him anymore. Uh-oh. Oh man, this guy gets me pumped. He makes me want to go do 5 minutes on the elliptical trainer right now.
Mojo Rawley, the guy who stays hyped all the time. Jason, you said it, boundless energy.
Boundless energy. It's infectious. I asked Mojo Rawley earlier, tell me something about your life. He said, in life, you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, or giving it all, and he gives it his all every minute of every day.
Can you answer me one question before we start this? Just one. What do you know about the elliptical machine anyway?
I told you I will knock out 5 minutes better than anyone else in this arena.
This guy is giving me a migraine, and he's making me want to take Motrin right now.
Go take it. Excuse yourself and go take some Motrin. Do us all a favor.
Nobody is that positive all the time, Rich.
Mojo
If they are,
is.
they're lying to you. That's my piece of advice for you.
Fair enough. I was going to say, after speaking to Mojo for about a minute and a half earlier today, that positive energy, that vibe that he brings.
Listen to these people. I love him.
But it's infectious. That positive energy, infectious, and the NXT universe loves it.
I'll tell you, anyone who could transition from the NFL into the world of sports entertainment is an unbelievable athlete. Oh, look at the height. Do it again, baby. Do it again. Air Mojo. Oh, we've seen this. Look at the height.
This could be it for Lefort. Hyperdrive.
That was quick.
That didn't take long at all for...
Thank you for coming. I'll tell you what, Alex Riley, if the way he worked out there tonight, he's a positive man, and look what positivity does for you.
At least that wasn't hard to say. I think this guy, you know, nobody is that positive all the time, Rich. You should see him backstage when he's by himself. He's sitting in the corner trying to work himself into this positive mood to come out here for 5 minutes and get everybody hyped. I just don't believe it.
Well, it obviously works for him.
I tried to give him a coffee. He doesn't even drink coffee. He's that hyped.
He doesn't need it. Oh, wait a minute. What?
I know that music.
What's Brodus Clay doing here?
An angry Brodus Clay is a dangerous Brodus Clay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh! I can't believe this, man.
Sylvester Lefort flattened in the center of the ring, and a guy as big as Brodus Clay flying that far is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a 350-pound man that just cleared half the ring with a splash.
I saw NXT Arrival, and I saw Triple H and John Cena publicly endorse the great Adrian Neville. I've given my blood, sweat, and tears in the WWE for years, and they never looked my way. I'm the main event player. I deserve a shot. Where is this great Adrian Neville? I called him out last week, and what'd he do? He stayed in the back like the coward that he is. You're so great, I'm calling you out now. Face me now like a man. Don't let them hold you back, come on. I'm calling you out. I'm the main event player, I deserve this. I will not be held back anymore, not by you.
Brodus, you know, for a main event player, you do lots of complaining, lots of moaning, and lots of whinging. You see, you've had opportunities, but the difference between me and you, I'm not gonna waste mine.
You know, for such a little dog, you got a big bark.
Funny, because I thought you would be taller.
Wow. It's my time.
Big props to Adrian Neville. Good for Brodus getting out of there. He wasn't warmed up.
Man, you call someone out to a fight, you better be ready to back it up.
Well, if and when these two clash, you can be sure Adrian Neville will be ready to go. Right now, Devin Taylor standing by with a special guest.
Oliver, you've recently returned to NXT after a long hiatus. How does it feel to be back?
Well, Devin, my dear.
There's a poser amongst us. There is a poser amongst us. You see, I am Camacho, an NXT superstar. The poser, Adam Rose. The freak show, Adam. Life is not about party rocking. See, there's people like me who had to sacrifice everything to survive one more day. So life's a big party?
Excuse me, young man. May one suggest you forget about Adam Rose for a second? You see, I couldn't think of a more fitting way for my return than me and you facing off next week. How does that sound?
Coming up next, we'll take a look back at the NXT superstars at WrestleMania Access Weekend. Who stole the show in front of the WWE Universe? We'll find out as we take an exclusive look at the NXT stars at WrestleMania Access Weekend next.
He puts the mania in WrestleMania. He puts the fear in Fearless Warrior. He puts the in this all-new original movie.
Yikes! Run! Ghost!
A ferocious beast threatens the main event and the world's greatest superstars. John Cena.
You can't see me!
Triple H. Kane. The Miz. Brodus Clay. Santino. Sin Cara. AJ Lee. And Mr. McMahon.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
Team up with a dog.
Bring it!
Who puts the smack in SmackDown. Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery. Look for it on DVD, Blu-ray, or digital HD. Also look for these other Scooby-Doo mysteries.
Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
It was another historic night in New Orleans at WrestleMania 30 this past Sunday, but all throughout the weekend, the WWE Universe got a glimpse towards the future. Here's an exclusive look at the NXT superstars at WrestleMania Access Weekend. Check it out.
NXT! NXT! Let me in! Let me in!
Welcome to WrestleMania Fan Access.
Never! Never!
Access is incredible this year. Just take a look around.
This is who I came to see. That's who.
Adam Rose! Adam Rose!
So electric. Look at all the believers.
Mojo Rawley, here we are at WrestleMania Access. Got autograph signing right now. So hype, beyond hype. You already know that though because we stay hype, baby.
Stay hyped!
WrestleMania Fan Access is a 4-day interactive fan festival unlike anything else in this industry. Here you're up close and personal, you're shaking their hands, you're getting their autographs, seeing them in action. It's really special.
Very happy for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. We're on the main floor here at WWE Access. If you look over here, we got a live show. here. I think it looks pretty good on me.
Something wrong a little bit. No Tyler Breeze shirt.
Here in New Orleans, it is without a doubt bow time.
I just can't wait to be out there and show them some Frenchness. Sylvester Lefort is the future.
We are the Ascension, and we are here to dominate. Line them up, knock them down.
Access! It's amazing! I just saw what I'm most looking forward to seeing, and that was meeting Adam Rose, who's my favorite.
I actually had a fan tell me that I was the exclusive reason she came to WrestleMania. Made me feel really awesome. You know, I'm just some punk rock kid from Pittsburgh.
NXT is the best show on the WWE Network. Keep up the good work, guys.
Great, Khali. First off, welcome to NXT. How does it feel being here for the very first time?
I feeling is great. I come here first time with the NXT, so I feeling so much good. Very
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Bailey. I'm great now. You're a little slippery. Oh, you're so tall. Just wanted to feel how it felt to like hug you.
Please, tell me that you recycle. Because judging by the size of you, I'd say that you produce about 3 times the amount of human waste as the average wandering generality out there in the NXT universe.
तू गलत बता रहा है तू तेरे को मैं देख लूंगा अगले हफ्ते तेरा रॉन्ग टारगेट है ये
I can handle this. I've been taking Punjabi lessons. The great Khali says that he will see you in the ring next week.
Thank you for translating.
After failing to recapture the NXT Championship 2 weeks ago against Adrian Neville, Bo Dallas has a special announcement. What does Bo have in store for the NXT universe? We'll find out next.
Hello again. You must be hungry. I intend to prove that the object behind me is home to a supernatural force. That mirror is responsible for killing at least 45 people, including our parents. You promise you'd never forget what really happened.
I was 10 years old.
Huh?
It's not real. My God.
Nice tricks.
Devil. He is me. Oculus, April 11th, rated R.
NXT superstars continue to prove they're the future of WWE. And this past Monday night, Bo Dallas introduced his message of positivity and believing in himself to the WWE Universe.
Well, guys, there is the former NXT champion. He held that championship longer than anybody else.
I'll tell you what, I am still a believer. He may have lost Adrian Neville, but he should hold his head high.
Why should he hold his head high? He lost.
He
was a former champion.
The longest reigning champion in NXT history.
This business is about what have you done for me lately, and he's not the champion anymore.
It's what have you done for me lately? Why are you here?
Because I'm a great commentator, that's why.
In your eyes.
There's a lot of guys out there that say they're next in line for a shot at the title. But we all know it's still Bo time. I'm not scared to step to the back of the line. I'm really not. But the voices of the Believers cannot be silenced. You may have heard of this little thing called the Yes Movement. Daniel Bryan occupied Raw and got a shot at the title. And he's just a B-plus player. I actually deserve a shot. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bo Movement is here. And earlier today, I reached out on social media and I asked all of my Believers to gather here tonight. So members of the Bo Movement, join me. Stand together and let our voices be heard. And let's occupy NXT.
You know, that's completely disgusting that they would do that. How rude is that?
Bo, come on, let's do it.
What? They're not Believers. I think they're no-leavers.
You have a former champion in the ring speaking and you turn your back on him? All that he's done for NXT?
You were just telling me a minute ago.
I gave you cookies. I was the best champion you could have ever asked for 280 days. I was there for you. And I was your champion. This stinks.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Welcome back to NXT, and Bo Dallas' attempt at occupying NXT is unraveling quickly.
You're my Believers! Why would you do this to me? I gave you cookies! I gave you everything you wanted! I was there for you! I was there for all of you! Whatever you needed me, I gave you my heart, my blood, my tears! Let's go, Bo! Why? Why would you do this? Come to me! Come to me! We can do this together!
It's NXT General Manager JBL, and well, perhaps he has heard enough.
don't know what I'm going to do with a whole ring full of Bo Liebers. This is the worst attempt at Occupy I have ever seen. You don't have enough people to occupy a seesaw in that ring. So, Bo, I'm sorry. You were a great champion. No title match tonight. But since you're all ready to fight, say who won it to a buddy of mine from South Africa. He's next with you.
The general manager, JBL.
Rich, do me a favor, let me take this one real quick if you don't mind. There he is, the bear fighting, snake wrangling, motocross racing, shark diving, volcano luging. I'm about to jump out of a perfectly good airplane, Justin Gabriel.
And three-time WWE Tag Champion.
Don't try to add to that. That was brilliant. Don't try to add to that.
That's the pinnacle right there, Alex Riley.
Now, what
and
a
who
move.
knew that our general manager, JBL, knew Afrikaans?
I was going to say, what a move by JBL to make this match on the fly. Hey, Bo Dallas wanted an opportunity. He wanted a chance back at the NXT Championship. Well, first, Justin Gabriel is going to be the guy that he has to go through.
First smart move he's made in months around here.
I think he's made a ton of smart moves.
Ah, there he is, Jason Politics. Jason Politics.
Bo Dallas trying to regroup and get his head together after losing the NXT Championship to Adrian Neville.
I'll tell you, successful champions have a short memory, and Bo Dallas needs to put that behind him. But now in the ring with him, Justin Gabriel, someone who is very, very dangerous. A man who has no fear. Dauntless?
Look, guys, Bo Dallas is... Whoa! Bo Dallas is upset because he tried to occupy NXT, it didn't work, and now he's just trying to regroup and get his head back together.
Justin Gabriel shoulders down, Dallas able to kick out.
I'm going to say Bo Dallas is more upset that he lost his NXT championship.
Let's just say he's equally upset and leave it at that. We'll agree to half agree.
I will never agree with you, Alex Riley. We will never agree to disagree either.
Bo Dallas looks dejected.
Well, how could he not be? Rich, everybody turned their back on him. And frankly, I blame the NXT Universe. That was a pathetic display of manners right there.
I think it's you who always say, what have you done for me lately? So why wouldn't the Universe turn his back on him?
I thought he did a great job of public speaking. And I thought they should have paid him some respect. It's not easy to get up there.
You've proven that. Yeah, and he never gave me a cookie.
And now they're saying they want cookies. How dare them?
Gotta love the NXT Universe.
So fickle.
Oh.
There's that mean side of Bo Dallas.
This is what Bo Dallas needs to do to retain his championship. Or to get back, excuse me.
To regain the championship.
To regain his championship.
I knew
Thank
where
you,
it, yeah.
Mitch. I appreciate it.
Mitch.
What is it?
Rich.
Sorry,
with an R.
You're having a heck of a night over there, Albert.
Battle for position right now. Bo Dallas hanging on to that tight headlock right now. Grounding the aerial superstar.
Good kip up by Dallas. Justin Gabriel, you could call him kinetic, lively, electrifying.
Kinetic is a good word. I like that, Mitch.
I tell you what you can call him as a former WWE Tag Team Champion, an unbelievably accomplished superstar here. And look, he's proving it right now.
Down, and Dallas able to kick out at one.
It's amazing. Gabriel done a great job scouting Bo.
And again into the cover, shoulders down, and again Dallas able to kick out.
Both jockeying for position. Bo Dallas trying to get out of the ring to regain some composure here.
And you called me Mitch again. Rich.
I meant it. You know what I meant.
All right. Stop, Mitch.
Justin Gabriel biding his time as Bo Dallas outside the ring trying to catch a breath.
I'm actually surprised Justin Gabriel's giving this time to recoup. Justin Gabriel doing so well with a fast-paced, high-flying match. I wouldn't let Bo Dallas breathe for a minute. Here you have the longest reigning NXT champion. This kid's good. Great.
And right now, he's proven exactly why he's the longest reigning NXT champion. Taking his time.
Oh, here comes Gabriel. Says enough of this.
Here's where Gabriel's dangerous. Oh!
Dallas countered it.
Oh! And here's where Bo is dangerous, making the most out of any opportunity given to him.
A very smart move there by Bo. Justin was all about trying to attack him high flying, and Bo just took advantage of a body part.
Head first into the side of the ring.
Oof. Vicious elbows. Bo Dallas is so dangerous with those elbows.
Back into the ring. Could Dallas have the advantage here with the knee drop? Now into the cover. Leg is hooked in just a 1 count.
Here's where Bo is good, dictating the pace of the match. Imposing his will on Justin Gabriel right now.
I thought it was interesting how Bo Dallas seemed to almost draw Justin Gabriel out of the ring. He knew the whole time exactly what he wanted to do.
You don't become a champion as long as Bo Dallas has without being smart and ring savvy.
Great suplex into the cover. Could that be all? No, Gabriel stays alive.
Do a little bit more than that to pin the 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion.
And Jason, we've talked about this before. If you could have one thing, intelligence, athletic ability, size, speed, strength, we always say the most important thing for a WWE superstar is to be smart and intelligent, and Bo is proving that right now.
Oh, I hate agreeing with you, Alex Riley.
Sometimes it has to be done.
Oh! Slow and methodical. Bo Dallas taking his
Again into the cover. Leg is hooked.
Taking his
Again,
anger out on
Gabriel kicks out at 2.
Rounding Gabriel. Cutting that air off. Gabriel can't get things moving if he's grounded.
Can't breathe, you can't stand, you can't fight.
Gabriel trying to fight back, and again, Dallas with a quick counter, that knee now whipping Gabriel into the turnbuckle.
He hit that buckle hard.
Jason, would you say that Bo Dallas is deceptively strong?
I mean, I'd have to say yes. I've never been in the weight room with him. I've never been in the ring with him, but I mean, he's manhandling Justin Gabriel right now pretty easily.
And you'll agree, Jason, that a lot of this is leverage. It's not always weight strength or how much you weigh. It's your ability to put leverage on a body part, and that's what Bo is great at.
You give me leverage, I can lift the world.
That's right.
And here's what I talked about earlier. Bo Dallas's elbows are so dangerous. Driving that elbow into the side of the head, into the ear. That's that could be it.
Into the cover, shoulders down, and Gabriel stays alive. What a huge clothesline, guys.
It's not always what you do, but where you put it, and a perfectly placed clothesline there by the former champion.
And like I was saying, those vicious elbows to the side of the ear knock off your equilibrium, which would make it hard for Justin Gabriel to gain his composure and climb to the top to do what he loves to do. Oh. I think Gabriel's in survival mode now. Oh. Maybe not.
Guys, this is an impressive performance by Bo Dallas. Justin Gabriel is a former WWE Tag Team Champion and a former part of the Nexus. I mean, he's accomplished a lot in the WWE, so this is incredible that Bo can have such control of this match, at least early.
This could be the opening right here that Justin Gabriel needs, a good reversal.
And the same can be said for Justin Gabriel. Bo Dallas, the longest reigning NXT champion. Not faring too well thus far.
Why they call it the main event.
Oh.
There's those patented kicks by Justin Gabriel. Good roundhouse.
I tell you what, he's kicked me like that one time before, and it took me weeks to gain my composure.
That's what happened to you.
Yes. I have an excuse. What's yours? Vicious feet and elbows. Pretty strikes by Justin Gabriel.
Impressive elevation with that kick, and now Justin Gabriel sizing up Bo Dallas.
And you become very dangerous when your offense can come from anywhere.
This is where Gabriel's very dangerous from the top rope.
Whoa! Great crossbody. Leg is hooked, shoulders down, and Dallas stays alive.
So close. Did you see the height? Wow, come on, Justin, keep it moving.
I know this guy very well. He lives in Tampa, Florida. He jumps out of airplanes. He looks so comfortable in midair.
I don't get that, jumping out of airplanes.
Oh!
Vicious forearms. I love this. Ooh.
Uh-oh, look out.
Oh!
Shoulders down, center of the ring. Could that be all?
Wow.
Just barely. Justin Gabriel able to stay alive.
What a match!
Jason, we were talking about leverage there and how good Bo is at applying leverage there. That was what made that counter possible.
I tell you what was pretty is how they counted each other's moves. That was impressive. You know, the WWE locker room has Bo Dallas on their radar. They all know about this kid.
Yeah, if they're smart, they do.
Absolutely.
Another counter there by Gabriel. Oh, look at that!
Beautiful fisherman.
Shoulders down. Could that be it? No. Wow, counter against counter against counter.
And the longer this match goes, you got to think that it favors Bo Dallas. He's tried and tested over the last couple months here at NXT.
Look out here. Bo Dallas knew it was coming.
Bo's got to capitalize. That's a big miss right there.
Oh, small package, shoulders down. Bo Dallas able to stay alive.
Oh, wow, what a smart move. Kicking out the knee. Oh, both arms are hooked. This isn't good. Oh! That's it.
That's going to be all. The double underhook DDT. Shoulders are down, and that is all.
Both those arms get hooked, you can get a 10 count. Very, very impressive win by Bo Dallas. Is he on the path for retribution? What do you think, Alex?
Ask the NXT Universe, because they're all facing the ring right now, paying respect to their former champion, as they should be. Momentum is so important here at NXT, and looks like Bo got a little bit of it tonight.
Guys, let's take a look at how this match unfolded. A very, very physical contest. And look at there, Bo Dallas with the elbows up high.
Yeah, and we were talking about it's not what you do, but where you put it. And offense can come out of anywhere from that man, Justin Gabriel. There's a perfect example of it there right now.
And here we see where Justin Gabriel's so dangerous, a high cross body, so close to beating the former NXT champion. And finally, Bo Dallas doing what is needed to be done, kicking out the knee, hooking both legs, and delivering a devastating DDT for an easy 3 count. Could have been 10.
See you bye.
Bo Dallas showing why he was the longest reigning NXT champion with that victory over Justin Gabriel.
That right there is a smile of confidence